What's up, snake fans? Dave Palumbo here for Muscle Serpents Daily, and it got so dark outside that I had to come in here, film in my little computer room. So that's what we're doing. Today, we had some action in the snake room. I'm kind of filming this afterwards, but we had an escaped water monitor. So one of my albino water monitors that I bought escaped, and what we found out, Pablo and I, was that the water monitors are way smarter than we are. Especially smarter than Pablo, for that matter, because Pablo was closing, I guess he opened up the cage to pet the water monitor because it was by the door. We're trying to, give it attention and really try to, train it so that it's going to be fearless of us and want to come out. And so if we see it, by the door or where it's not hiding, we'll stick our hand in there, we'll rub its chin and stuff like that. So I guess when Pablo went to close the door, it kind of stuck its finger like right where the door would close. And so Papa didn't want to, close the door on his finger. So rather than push the water monitor into the cage completely and shut the door, he closed it almost all the way and left it open just so the fingernail wasn't crushed. And what happened? So this little guy was so smart that he tricked Pablo into not closing the cage, and he opened it up on his own, evidently, because I came in the next day and there was no water monitor, and then the cage was open a good, I'd say, half an inch, just enough for him to squeeze out. So he definitely opened the cage up, So Pablo left it open because the water monitor suckered him into it, and then he opened up the door and he took off. So now we're panicking because these are expensive water monitors, and I don't want to see them die, in my care, of course. Snakes get out all the time in our snake room, and there's no place for them to go, really. But the snakes are easy to catch because they go sit on a hot spot and they don't move. And if you do see them, it's pretty easy to grab them. They're not running away from you. So I'm thinking, even if we find the water monitor, we might not be able to get it, because it's little. It's not that big at this point, and it might just run. They're pretty fast. They have legs. Snakes don't have legs. So for 2.5 to almost 3 days, we were looking for this thing. So I said, you know what? Let's put some food out for it. Pablo cut some ice up, put it in a little dish on the floor with a water bowl. And day one passed, we didn't eat it, nothing. Then I texted my friend, Sean O'Rourke, and I told him what happened. He's like, put food down. I said, we kind of did. And I looked and I noticed that the mice that were in that little food dish were gone. So I called I said, Pablo, this thing ate the mice right when you weren't looking, I guess. And it has to be, he's like, it has to have just happened within the last 20 minutes because I was just by the sink. So we knew at that point that this water monitor had to be very close to wherever this food dish was. So we started moving. We have a little freezer chest, and we had a refrigerator, and we started moving stuff out of the way. And sure enough, behind the refrigerator, this water monitor was. And Pablo blocked off the one exit. And so then I was by the other exit. I was going to go get one of my fish tank nets, big ones, and just net this thing because I'm like, you know what? We're never going to catch him. But he was trying to crawl over the little, I guess, barricade that Pablo created. And Pablo got him. And I said, I don't care how much he bites you if he bites you. He didn't bite him, actually. I think he got him one little snip. Because they're little. It's not going to hurt. I said, do not let go of that water monitor, whatever you do. I think Pablo felt bad, even though it wasn't really his fault. I mean, come on. I don't blame him for anything like that. But, he didn't let go of it. He got it out, and the rest is history. You'll see when I show you the video. But it's all good. Let's check it out. Let's find out how we found the water monitor. All right. No, my angelfish did not have babies. Yes, I did rescue all the angelfish from my friend Shane Reinhardt's store. I rescued his Croc Monitors, I rescued his frozen food, and finally, with no filtration and no water over there, I said, you know what, I gotta try to rescue as many fish as possible. I don't have a lot of fish tanks, but I do have an angelfish tank, so I took all his angelfish, and they're all eating some frozen brine shrimp right now, and they look like they're swimming around with the parents, but I think they're the same. I think that they're from the same breeder, so that's why they look like they're marble angelfish. We got a lot of little cuties floating around here. I didn't think they were gonna make it because they were really, they were in water that had no filtration for almost 5 days. I said, look, Told his friend bring him over here, threw him in the tank, and they're doing great. We'll do a water change a little later. Our big angelfish and discus are acting like their parents, and they're just they're being cool. No one's attacking anyone. Everyone knows they got to band together for the hurricane. So we got electricity back here in my house too, so which is good. I don't feel bad like running filtration and all that other stuff. Now I can do a water change too without worrying about wasting my propane in my generator. So all's good. The angelfish are all in good shape. All right, they finished eating and everyone is looking for more food already. Did you look at the, I wanted to just show you again because there's so many of these little babies in here. It's crazy. Look at that. How cute are these guys? I'm just gonna have to start doing a lot more water changes on this tank because the waste products are gonna build up a lot faster with this many fish in this little tank. So eventually they're gonna have to be moved out of here, but that's okay. For now they're good. When Shane gets the store back going again, we can come over and take them back. But for now we got a little harem here of angelfish. That one discus fish, he's the papa bear. He watches over everyone. And then of course we got a clown loach who cleans up all the dropped food, which I don't think there's any dropped food when you have this many fish in the tank.
I don't see him.
You hear him though, right?
I hear him there.
All right, just don't worry about it.
Yeah, he's right there.
All right.
Go get that net.
Our water monitor is missing. Our albino water monitor tricked Pablo. His IQ is, we found out, is higher than both Pablo's and mine combined. He tricked Pablo. He's been missing for 2 days out of his cage. He snuck out, and we put some food out for him under the sink here. And he ate. We saw that the mouse was eating. That was under there. We put a little chopped up mouse in there. Turns out he's behind my refrigerator here. But it's gonna be pretty hard. He's not like super tame yet. We haven't had him that long, so we don't want him to get away. So.
I got him.
You did? Don't let go. I don't care if he bites you.
Oh, I just need to move him.
You're actually holding him?
Yeah, I'm holding him by the tail though.
Okay, what do you think? I thought you don't want to pull his tail off.
No.
Hold it up high.
No, I'm trying to reach closer to the tail.
Yeah. Alright, take it easy with it. Easy does it. Go all the way to the top of the refrigerator.
He's trying to bite me now.
Alright, let him. Not gonna hurt. He's little. Okay, we got him. Good catch, Pablo. This guy's dirty. What are you doing? You were out on the run for 2 days, huh? 2 days. Food. These guys are like dogs. Snakes, you could leave food out, they probably would eat it for 3 months. These guys, they gotta eat. You ready to go back in your cage? Oh, you see? Not so bad. You didn't really want to stay out. I was worried. We were both a little worried because, you know, we've had escaped snakes. We know that there's no place to go, but we don't know what monitors, you know, because they need to drink and eat. So this guy really didn't go too far from his cage. His cage is right here. I mean, literally. He went behind the refrigerator. I guess it's nice and warm there. But we have so many hot spots all over. I figured, you know what? He can go pretty much anywhere, and we would never find him. So, all right. You're going back in your cage. You had your little adventure. Sometimes I notice when animals escape and then they come back, they become much more tame because, I don't know, maybe they appreciate better that we're giving them really good living conditions. It's a little hard to defend for yourself. But as my good friend Sean O'Rourke always says, get them underneath. And Kevin McCurley, you want to pet them underneath. They like the underneath. They like the chin rubbed underneath. They don't like to get touched so much on the back. They like underneath. Come over the top. That little dinosaur. This is our Croc Monitor. This is our boy. First time we've attempted to handle him a little bit. Let's see if he wants to come out. We don't want to be threatening, so I just gave him some fresh water. What a beautiful, beautiful creature. He definitely is interested. I think he's gonna drink some water. That water was a little, some shavings in there and stuff like that. Yep, he wants to drink the water. Should probably try to get him on the, put a light on there. See him a little better. Trying to let him come out on his terms here.
You don't think he's gonna dash out?
I hope not. Let's see if we can. Okay, good boy. Good boy. You cut him underneath his chin a little bit. Kevin always says go from underneath. They don't like to be touched on top. So I'm trying to go underneath. Give him a little head rub or neck rub. If he does dash out, we're going to be in trouble. Okay, good boy. Good boy. He's definitely a big boy. 9 feet with his tail. He's got to want to take some exercise on it, and I'm sure he doesn't like being in that cage. Yeah, okay, he wants to try to come out here. Let's see. Okay. Trying to give him a little pet. Remember, these are long-term captives, so he was originally from the wild. This guy, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. Yeah, you got to eat some rats the other day, right? All right. We can't let you out because we just don't have enough room here to let you run around. Yeah. We're gonna close this up. We really have no place to put him right now. And I don't know how he's gonna be if we get him out. See, now he's mad because he wanted to come out. But I just don't know if I feel comfortable taking him out yet. I think if we do a little bit at a time, the girl's gonna be way harder. I think that we could actually coax him out and probably put him into that outdoor enclosure. Pablo had a great idea too. If we bring the enclosure inside, because it'll fit, put him inside here and then bring him out so that we don't, lose him in the transportation process. I think that might be a better way to go. I just don't know how. Maybe we'll leave the girl in here and put him outside. It's a little chilly outside though, so I don't know if I want to necessarily bring him outside right now. What's it been, about 70?
In the morning, in the high 60s.
Yes, I'd probably keep him in here. It's a little warmer right now. I don't know pretty much right now. I think it's gonna, once it warms up outside, maybe it'll be a little easier to bring him outside. But he seems to be, okay. He's not like snapping. He's not like super scared. He definitely seems like he's, he'll be okay. I mean, let's give him another shot. Let's open him up again and see if he come back. He's right here at the entrance here. So. You want to come over here, big boy? He's so big, it's going to be very hard for me to like handle him and get him back in, especially I only have one glove on right now. And I'm not even worried about getting bit at this point, but his nails, he's got really, really sharp nails that can definitely cut my arms up. Oh, you had a rough week with the hurricane. Your daddy, Shane, had to send you over here. You know, trying to keep you nice and safe. Ah, there you go. Look at this boy. Okay. If he's in a big, if we get him into a big enclosure, and I open up the cage and I can go in there with him and you know, handle him a little bit, then it's a safer situation. I think he's not gonna. Once he starts climbing over these cages, we'll never get him back in there. It'll be very hard. I mean, he's not gonna hide anywhere, but he could make a mess of this place. He's very strong and he's big, and he'll be knocking, you know, panels over, heat panels over, and thermostats. So that's our little interaction with our, with our Croc monitor. Our water monitor was before, obviously. He was the escapee. A lot of monitor action here this past week or two here at the Palumbo's Pythons, and during the hurricane too. So hope you guys are enjoying it. We're gonna work on this female. I don't think she wants to even know from us pretty much. She looks like she's very skittish, but everyone's got fresh water. We'll probably feed them. Maybe either today or tomorrow I'll feed them. And we'll just keep working with them little by little. If Shane wants to take them back, we'll take them back. If he wants me to keep them here, I'll keep him here, and I'll just keep working with him and trying to get him better and better and better and more adapted to being handled and stuff like that. This male obviously is he's a little bit more tame. She's skittish. Shane did tell me she's a little aggressive and skittish, so we're gonna have probably problems, you know, dealing with her more so than with the male, but that's the way it works. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today here at Palumbo's Pythons and Boas. We were cleaning big boas today. We found a water monitor today. I kind of had a little social interaction with the Croc monitor. So it was a good day here. I'm sorry I missed a couple days of videos. I think, well, maybe I missed one or two. I don't even know, but it was a busy week, and you know, my video guy left on me. He moved upstate. And so I kind of been doing all the videos myself with RX Muscle and my bodybuilding channel. And then of course I always do the reptile stuff myself. So it was just a busy week, and I kind of got burnt. Sometimes you get burnt out, and I just didn't know what to do videos on, you know, and I just needed some excitement. And I guess the water monitor escape was enough of excitement, and cleaning some boas were enough excitement to give you guys some more content for the weekend here. So hope you enjoy it. I'm glad we got the water monitor back. It's going to make me feel a lot better sleeping at night, knowing that guy is in his cage and well fed and watered up and everything like that. Because, you know, reptiles, I mean, lizards specifically, you know, monitors they have very fast metabolism. They're not like snakes. Snakes can go months without eating and they're fine. You know, not a monitor. I would imagine that after a while they could dehydrate really easily, especially water monitors that like to soak in the water. So we got him back. He's in his cage. The Croc monitors are doing good. I'm really starting to fantasize now about what I want to do with these guys and building them a big enclosure and everything like that. I know that the male seems to be social. I'm a little nervous about the female still, but I'm going to start working with her as well, and we'll see how that goes. All right, guys. Hope you guys have a great weekend planned. If you love what you're seeing, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications, hit that like button. I'll see you back Monday morning.